Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I just literally woke up. Like, this is rolling out of bed, or in bed still, Jessica. And I have this thing called, I'm just gonna share with you why. Like, I instantly just woke up and decided to do a video. But I think I'm also getting sick, so don't mind my raspy throat. But I have this thing called NST. I used to be like, oh, I suffer from NST, but now, like, I'm blessed with NST. Non-stop thinking. Like, I was up last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was working on an art piece, but I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I started thinking about things. I'm like, damn, I wish that I could think, the things I think I could put it down on paper. But by the time I put it down on paper and try to remember exactly what I just said, too late. Like, I ended up starting remixing words and stuff like that. But it occurred to me to talk about something that not a lot of people like to hear about, and that being that it's essential to pay attention to red flags. And pay attention to red flags, it's associated with people's mistakes, people's mannerisms, their routine. We tend to forgive a lot, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's okay to forgive. It means forgiveness is the healing of the soul. It's the healing of the heart. But there's no point of forgiving when you're still letting that same person make their same mistakes and continue making their mistakes and making you feel like you have to keep forgiving for them and for yourself too. It's the red flags that we tend to pass by are the ones that start with "I'm sorry," and it happens again. And what I hear people say a lot is, but I love him, but I don't want to start new, but he didn't know no better, now he does, like, now he knows it hurts me. Like, those buts are not reasons. Those buts at the beginning of that sentence, they're excuses. You're making excuses for them. Don't make excuses for somebody else, because they're showing you their true colors. So it's important to I people watch. I'm gonna start with that. I people watch. I like watching people's choice of words. I like their watching how they act, or like how they express themselves. Because when you don't think when people don't think you're watching them and you are, like, you tend to see a lot of who they're showing. And even when they try not to show it, like, you tend to see, like, how, like, you get a picture or an image. I'm not saying don't paint a picture on somebody, don't ever do that, but I mean, like, you get an idea of how they might be until it is that, you actually get to know them. So it's important to pay attention to red flags, because if not, then you're just gonna get stuck in the same routine, feeling hurt, making excuses for somebody else that, plainly is probably toxic in your life. And you don't need to wake up with toxicity. You don't need to wake up making, like, not, you don't need to wake up and be like, okay, today's a new day, let's hope that we don't get into some shit or just some argument, or let's try to have a good day. Like, the word try to have a good day, like, no, like, it's, we're gonna have a good day. Like, you're, like, don't force it. Do not force it. People will be people, and I keep telling everybody that people will be people. But the more that you start to understand that you need to love yourself against whatever it is that people are putting their cards out on the table for you, like, you need to open your eyes. Like, I see a lot of people, like, they're walking around with their eyes open and never see a goddamn thing. Like, they let that shit happen. Like, they get used to it. It becomes a part of them. Don't let that become a part of you. Love yourself. Love other people too. To a certain extent, you just need to understand that some people, like, they're just gonna be who they are. I'm not saying don't love them. Just don't devote yourself to somebody who's not gonna be good for you. Someone who's not gonna nurture you. Someone who's not gonna build you up. Like, in a relationship, you're supposed to grow together. You're supposed to be one. It's like, I'll water you, you water me. You know what I'm saying? But hope y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving. People right now is text messaging me Thanksgiving. I love all y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.